Hello. Happy Monday. So, I don't know if you guys were up this morning to see the sun, but it was so bright and so beautiful that I got really excited. And I actually went and put my sunglasses on to go look at the sun because it was just so beautiful. But, anyways, I hope you guys are having a good day. And I just kind of wanted to come on here, I guess, and maybe kind of just to kind of have maybe like a reflection or maybe just like I don't know. I've been in like moments of reflection lately and, thinking about all kinds of stuff and kind of enjoying the little moments and everything, like we often forget because we're so stuck in our routines and everything. But something that keeps coming back to me is it's one of my favorite quotes. Actually, it's been one of my favorite quotes like my whole life. And it's we don't see things as they are, we see things as we are. And I always really like that because I guess oftentimes in my life, like I looked at certain things a certain way and people are like, what? Like, no, you know what I mean? Like I can see kind of the beauty in everything, I guess. And some people are like, no, I don't see that at all, And it's like, okay, like I guess we all kind of see things differently. So like even just like I'm looking at this right here. I'm looking at these flowers, for example. Like, they're so pretty. So my love got me these flowers and they've been sitting on the table here for a couple of weeks or so. And let's just take this for example. Like I look at this and I think it's just absolutely beautiful. Look at all the colors and it's joyful. And when I see them, I just get excited, like, and it just brings a little extra sunshine, in my day every time I look at them. And if we try and look at this from different angles, let's see, like different people's perspectives or whatnot, right? Someone could probably look at these and be like, oh my God, flowers. Like, I don't like flowers. I'm allergic, whatever, right? Or someone else can look at them and be like, oh, they're cheap. Look, they've been sprayed with color. It's not even natural. Maybe someone else can look at them and think, ugh, I don't like having flowers. You got to take care of them. You got to do this. And then you got to throw it out. And they die anyways. Why would you have it in the kitchen? Maybe someone else can look at them and be like, oh, I don't like the colors. Maybe like I would like something, okay, like, I don't know, or I don't like the vase, or you didn't do this, or I don't know, right? Everyone has a different perspective. Like, how would you describe these flowers? Or maybe, oh no, look at those flowers. Some of them are kind of dying, like, oh no, it's not even that pretty. It's not filled in right, or I don't know, right? Like everyone would have a different way of looking at this pot of flowers. And everyone is right in their own mind, really, right? Because that's how they see it. But in reality, what does that vase of flowers really look like? You know what I mean? Like when we look at it, we're looking at it through our own lens. And everyone has a different lens based on their own beliefs or based on, their own perspective, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, when you think of also how the principle of our mind, our very thoughts create our own reality. And if we don't see things as they are and we see them as we are, essentially, if I look at that vase and I'm having a negative thought about it, like, oh no, like I don't know, that one's dying and it's sprayed and I don't freaking know. But then I get this feeling of like, oh, why am I thinking that? I don't like those thoughts, right? But then, so what if we change the thoughts and it would change the actual reality of what that vase looks like or what it represents, right? Just kind of a food for thought. Because if something is negative or if, you have those thoughts that come in, I mean, we are basically in charge of our thoughts. We're the ones who are deciding them. And if a thought pops in that we don't like, we can choose to look at that thought and accept it or not. Like, does this thought, does it serve me? Does it match my very essence or how I want to live my life or how I feel like the best version of myself? Like, do I really want to be negative all the time and just look at all this and be like, oh no, that's dead. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's like, you know what I mean? Like, if we don't like that or we don't like when those kind of thoughts creep in, then I don't know, I would just invite to kind of look at those thoughts as almost like a third perspective, like a third party perspective. Like, do I like those thoughts? No. Okay, so what would be my preferred way of thinking about that? That would make me feel better, like the best version of myself. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just kind of, I guess I just kind of wanted to say a little word just to kind of, like I said, just kind of like a reflection. So yeah, I mean, we don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. So I just kind of, yeah, so maybe just something to think about next time you're seeing something a certain way and maybe you don't like it, you know? Anyways, yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys have a super awesome day and I love you guys.